coming out from, the best players we have in South Africa, Goliath Rejects showing up to the party. But now we're on board with Fanatic, Cratos, Rapid, and Worry, who, potentially is underrated dogs coming into the tournament. Haven't had a booster of points game number one, but not to worry, like his name says, he can potentially pull through things coming into game number two. Rotations seem to be quite at a distance, especially here for DeCover and Travis, because they need to rotate all the way from Dirty Docks to Pleasant Park, which is absolutely at halfway across the map for them. And it's just not going to be an easy rotation. Their team here trying to find a position where they can sort of base up and put themselves onto the map, but very early here putting them a base sort of for them, and that could be vulnerability if a team like Neymar and them comes through and make the rotations in this pathway, because then they start to question like, hey man, why is this team boxed up so early?
Well, I can tell you a little bit why they boxed up so early. I mean, we're looking at, the likes of Fnatic, Worry, and them. They're sitting in 17th place at this moment in time. They're with 4 points. So, I mean, not the best
Ooh.
first game for them. They want to be able to pick up as much as they possibly can. And like you mentioned, that comes through from the control that you need to try and put in place. You can't
Mm.
control what the game is going to do to you, but you can at least control how you're going to be reacting to it. So, setting themselves up nice and early, making sure that they are covered. They don't want to be going down anytime soon, and they want to make sure that they have a little bit of escapability if the fight should break out, because this is crucial for them, right? We mentioned it. If you're finding yourself at the bottom of that leaderboard, you want to make sure this game goes as well as it possibly can for you. So yes, there's something to say about being active, looking for
Mm.
kills, but
Mm.
there's also something to stay for just staying alive, just making sure you're getting to that end game. Because in that end game, with the chaos that happens, the third
Mm.
parties, the fourth parties, everyone's on top of each other, you can easily start stealing some kills in the absolute chaos of it all. So that's probably maybe what they're hoping for here, just trying to stay in this one. They are going to be surrounded though. You can see some shots coming through as well. So, whew, I am hoping for them that they can pick it up. I love an underdog story.
Yeah, an underdog story is sort of in script as it stands, right? Because we did see them on 89 damage when the warning of Storm Surge displayed on screen, but now they're on 179, so they know exactly what is needed from them in order to progress into the further parts of the zone. 74 players remaining, and this is even more stacked than game number one. Usually the case, it gets more active, but somehow we are seeing a passive aggressive gameplay going into play. Let's go jump on board with Luka Rakic and see